That incredible run has Rich Marcini's naturally wired 1932 Ford Coupe on the pole at 1.95 seconds for the four-car mud racing shootout field. And as you can see, a 2.13-second run is what it takes to qualify. But here's a guy that could most certainly do it. The 1985 U.S. Hobbit Association World Champ out of New Hampshire, David Ray's supercharged Ford Ranger called Midnight Magic. On the brakes hard, Ray will stop it in time. The supercharged Ford-powered machine runs 1.93 seconds and takes the lead and the pole by 0.02 of a second. 193 with a 6, and you hold the track record here. What does it mean to you?
I don't know. I think something went away, though. I think we lost a blower gasket or something. The motor didn't sound perfect.
Well, it was bouncing around a lot. I think this bit's a lot stiffer than people thought.
Yeah, I think it's going to be real fast.
93 is going to hold this time. You're pretty good at predicting this.
Yeah. I think it will.
Okay, you said it. We'll see if it does. Good luck, guy.
Thank you.
While Ray is flying, the next machine up is the Ultimate Flyer. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, it's the current national elapsed time record holder at 1.683 seconds. Jeff Acker's supercharged Insanity. An incredible run. He stops it in time. The elapsed time, 1.687 seconds. The second quickest run in history. Look at the replay. Almost hitting the finish line poles for a disqualification. Second quickest run in history, buddy. 168.7. You stopped it. It's literally within less than an inch.
Plenty of room. I'm not letting out early tonight. I came to do good this weekend, and it's a big crowd tonight, and I hope to do good.
Nobody thought this was going to be a track, our national record equaling track. Did you think so when you were lining up?
I didn't really think so, but it seems like all the power you put into it, it'll take.
Tremendous run, 168.7. Great job. We'll see you in the shootout.
Thank you very much, Brock.
That will put the pressure on this man, the three-time world champ, the dominant force in U.S. Hobbit Association Super Modified Mud Racing, Indiana's Tom Martin, and the Super Trooper nitrous oxide injected 32 Chevrolet. A brand new machine, a car that has never gone quicker than 1.72 seconds, is now looking literally at being forced to equal or better the national elapsed time record if he wants to try and qualify #1 in this field. Martin on the brakes. He stops it in time. 1.693 seconds. We knew this was going to be a war, but boy, you just fired a shot. 169.3, the quickest you've ever run in your life, close to a world record, and smooth as glass.
Yeah, the car felt real good. I'm playing with the motor set up, and it really felt good on that run. I hope I can repeat it.
I'll tell you what, the shootout is going to be interesting because, like we've seen in the past at this track, it may be getting better out there.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's getting better with all them holes, but, you know, I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to try hard.
I know you've wanted to get up there right with Acker, and you are definitely alongside him now, my friend.
Yeah, we're going to go heat the bottle up a little more.
What an incredible field. Tom Martin qualifies second within less than 100th of a second, in fact, of Jeff Acker's Insanity. And the bump spot for the four-car field sits at Rich Marcini's 195. But that will take us right back to Tallahassee, Florida, where we're getting ready for the first round of side-by-side eliminations in a match that, like I said, will depend more on driver reaction time to the green light than anything else. It'll be the Invader against No Problem in the first battle. And the #1 qualifier is history. Ray Burkowski's Invader Ford gets nailed by newcomer Ron Dennis and the No Problem Bronco. Burkowski seems stunned in the cockpit of the St. Louis Ford, and he should be. The whole shot by Dennis was 0.13 of a second better reactions. Watch the near lane leave way before Burkowski. Burkowski runs 2.40 seconds, losing the winner a slower 2.44 seconds. That's where the driving reactions come in. You've got to get the jump off the starting line. But coming up, Rob Moore takes on the equalizer in what may be the biggest whole shot battle of this event, and super modified mud racing with the quickest in the sport. Stay with us. We're still in Tallahassee. Tallahassee, Florida, in the quick draw showdown of monster truck racing, where reaction time is all important on a shortened 60-foot course. We've already seen an upset of the #1 qualifier, but right now, two of the hottest young drivers on the U.S. Harvard Association trail. Greg Holbrook in the Equalizer GMC, Rob Morris in the incredible four-wheel Crazy Ford. An incredible battle. Literally no one could tell the winner on that one from just watching the run. An identical starting line reaction times for both drivers, and at the finish line, the difference is 33 thousandths of a second. The win goes to the four-wheel Crazy. Literally less than 1 foot at the finish line. 33 thousandths of a second finish line margin for the blue Ford from Texas. And Rob Morris will advance to the finale against newcomer Ron Dennis and the no-problem Bronco in an all-Ford showdown. One of the few times we would see a horsepower battle. Identical reaction times off the starting line, and it took the extra power from the blue Ford at the finish line to make the difference. But if you thought that was wild, get ready for one of the most outrageous men in the world of stunts, Jeff Winke, on a suicide ride.
It's scary, quite scary though. It's just a lot of concentration. You're totally enthralled on what you're doing, but you are afraid because fear is what keeps you alive.
That's not fast enough, is it?
When I'm set, I know that I'm set on when I leave, and I accelerate to the proper speed. Once I get to that proper speed, then I actually get up on the bike seat with my feet, and then I look for the car, obviously with peripheral vision, but I'm more or less focused in on a line that approaches to the car, and I'm specifically on that line, because if I'm on that line, then I'll be in line with the target. So I just keep speed going, and I'm approaching the line, and the car's coming up. It's all just split-second timing on getting off the bike. So just as the car is coming up, I just jump as hard as I can over the car as the bike is taken away from underneath me, and then I do a flip and land on my back in the boxes.
And hopefully you will emerge unhurt. Jeff Winke getting ready on his Kawasaki for a 60-mile-per-hour head-on impact with the red Ford Taurus you see on the floor of the Spectrum here in Philadelphia. In one of the more bizarre stunts you will ever witness. Split-second timing is everything in this battle as well. He must clear the handlebars of that bike with all parts of his body before making his attempt to sail over the car, or he's history. Now building up speed in the approach area here at the Spectrum. Up on the bars. A perfect hit. Winke praise to the crowd. He's okay. Incredible job. Jeff Winke timing that one absolutely perfectly. And he's up and smiling, waving to the crowd about it. Look at the impact on the front of the Ford Taurus, literally being the front bumper of that thing.
I thought I might as well do it while we have the bike running.
In slow motion, watch his feet. Literally a split second away from hanging his boots up at those handlebars and putting himself right through the windshield of that Ford. From our helmet cam, he builds up speed. Up on the bars. From inside the car, he hits perfectly, lands in the boxes without a scratch. Jeff Winke, one of the wildest men in stunts, comes through clean one more time. But we've got more split-second action with the Super Modified Mud Shootout and the Monster Truck Final. Don't go away.